Okay, so I'm going to start from the very beginning to show you how to do the mug world. So I have my two images that I've downloaded. I've opened them in Photoshop, my little mug and my galaxy. And I'm going to go ahead and get a new piece of paper. So I'm going to say File, New. And I'm going to do an 8 by 10. So I like to go to Print. And I'm going to say 8 by 10 or 10 by 8 because I want a horizontal document. And I'm gonna call this my clipping mask mug practice. You can call it whatever you want. Create. All right, so I've got my document here. I'm going to copy and paste my mug into this document. So to select everything, select all is Control A. To copy it, it's Control C. And then to paste it in is Control V. And then to transform it, I'm going to zoom out with Control minus, Control T. And then, okay, I like where it is. I'm going to line it up like so. And then I'm going to hit enter to confirm that. All right, now I'm ready to select the inside of the coffee cup. So if you need help selecting the inside of the coffee cup, look up here. I'm going to use my elliptical marquee. Remember that's stored under the rectangle. So I have to click and hold. I'm looking for my elliptical marquee. And then when I click and drag, it's like pretty impossible for you to get this selection perfect the first time. So you're just gonna get it like good enough, and then you're gonna transform your selection. So you're gonna go to Select, Transform Selection, and now I can drag this and make this fit a little bit better. I can refine this, and if I need to shift any of my edges, I hold the Shift key. So I need to shift this edge up, so I'm holding the Shift key. And then I need to shift this edge down. So again, I'm holding the Shift key now. And then if I just want to scale it, I can let go of Shift. And I'll get this kind of centered. I'm using my arrow keys now to nudge it into place. And when I'm happy with it, I hit enter. All right, so we've selected this area in the coffee cup, but I'm going to make a new layer so that way I can use a clipping mask on it. So I'm going to hit plus to create a new layer. And now I'm going to fill this. It doesn't matter what color. Edit, fill. I'm just basically filling it with color so I can break it into a separate layer. And so now it's very easy for you to see that I have my two separate layers, right? I've got my little circle here that I'm gonna clip an image into. So I'm ready to get my image now. I'm gonna find my galaxy and I'm gonna select all for my galaxy. So select all is Control A. I'm going to copy everything, Control C. Then I'm going to go back to my other document, Control V to paste, Control V, and then Control T to transform. I need to make it bigger, so I'm covering it, just like we did with the planets. Okay, except instead of using circles, we're using this kind of oval shape, right? And then I right-click, create clipping mask. And now my galaxy looks like it's inside my coffee cup. Okay, my galaxy is now inside my coffee cup. And I'm going to quick show this whole thing one more time with I'll start from the selection. Let me delete these layers. So again, I'm getting my elliptical marquee. So look up here if you need to. I'm dragging a selection, and then I'm transforming my selection. Select, transform. If I need to, I can hold Shift. Okay. There we go. I'm getting a nice selection. I like that. Looking good. Hit enter. I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to fill that layer with color. Edit, fill. It doesn't matter what color. Then I deselect, and I'm going to go ahead and get my galaxy. So Control A to select everything. Control C to copy it. Control V to paste it. Control T to transform it. And when I like the size, I hit enter, right click, create clipping mask to put the galaxy inside. So Control A, Control C, Control V, Control T. Control A, Control C, Control V, Control T. You're going to use that so many times. If you want to take this next level, go ahead and look up here. We can still do our shadows and our highlights. So I can say plus, create a new layer. And then remember, I can get my brush. I'm going to turn my hardness down, so 0% hardness. I'm going for a nice soft brush. Opacity, low opacity. I'm gonna get my black and I can paint on here. I'm on a new layer. Notice I'm on a new layer. I'm gonna paint, maybe I want a little bit of shadow around like the edge of my coffee cup. So I'm painting on. I'm not worried about the fact that it's bleeding outside of my cup, right? It's kind of getting on everything because I'm going to right click, create clipping mask. And now you can see that that little shadow layer is just inside the edge of my mug. And I'm going like extra, you know, for the video to make it really obvious, but you want to go subtle, right? You want to go subtle. I'm going to do a new layer and maybe I'll do a little highlight on this side. Maybe I want white. And then again, I'm going to do this and maybe I'll even do my white on a blend mode. Maybe I'll do a blend mode for my white. Let's see. Normal. Maybe I'll overlay if I want to brighten this area up. Right click, create clipping mask, and now it's only impacting this one little edge. Let me go even a little bit more dramatic so you can really see that. There you go. Like so, okay? So that's how we're gonna put something into our mug.